Hello, welcome to my first video on Windows 8.1 Pro Preview. As you can see down here, I've got the evaluation copy build 9431. You can get the ISO version of this and install it, or you can also go through another system of events which involves downloading something from Microsoft, and then it will automatically give you a pop-up linking you to a Windows Store application, which is Windows 8.1 Preview, which you can install from there. Here I am on the desktop for Windows 8.1. I think the first thing that you'll notice is that they've brought back the Windows button. This Windows button, or Start button, does just access your Metro UI Start. It doesn't actually bring up the old Start menu. I believe that they brought this in just simply because on tablet people weren't accustomed to trying to swipe in from the edge and hit Start when they used to Start being down here in the bottom corner. Secondly, I think that you'll notice that the Metro UI Start is a bit more customizable. If you go down, go to Settings, Personalize, you get a lot more options here, and a lot more different colors that you can choose from. You can also choose on tiles, and you get Show More Tiles, which allows you to add that extra row. So originally my screen would customly default choose 3 rows. I've currently got 4 going. Okay, next you'll see that I've got 2 of the new sized tiles. You've got what's called a large size tile now. You get, which takes up 4 squares of the original based ones. For most apps that'll just increase the image size, but on some with live tile you will get, like in weather, today and tomorrow's forecast as well as today's in big. So, and sport, you'll get a bigger image with the title as well, which can help a bit. You'll also get a new size tile apart from the large ones called small, which I haven't actually used here, but if you click on small you get that. It takes up 1/4 of what the original tiles did. That's generally used when you have stuff like Microsoft Office, where you'd have Excel, Word, PowerPoint and Access all in the same small area. Yeah. You'll also find that you get this new customize area, so that's just down there. When you right click you get customize. You can now group them and give them headers and titles, allowing you to sort it a little better than originally in Windows 8. I found that was a bit of a problem originally, so I like that idea. If you right click and click on it again, it just takes you back. Otherwise not much here is too much different. You also get the background moving when you scroll. Actually, it works well, it looks good. Everything else here is sort of the same. PC settings looks different and gives you a few different options, and has changed quite a bit. Takes a little to load, so when you're here for PC, top settings is what you've got here, so lock screen, account picture, etc. You can also, when you go to lock screen, here we go, you can choose slideshow, which means when you lock it, it'll run through pictures, showing them one at a time, and then sometimes doing groups, so it'll show 4 or 5 pictures dotted around the screen. The next thing which I really like is Windows 8.1's ability to snap 50/50 and anywhere between 50/50 and 75/25. So from here I can move it just about anywhere and it will adjust, and then you can still auto place it at 50% and auto place down lower. This one settings won't go any lower because it has to show this image in. If I go back one more, it still won't, it's because it's built into the app like that. So yeah, I like the idea of having it more customizable when you're trying to do dual work. You can also snap more than two as long as your screen's big enough. Mine's not. I've got a small screen, so I can only snap two. As you can see, it'll only give me the option of going here, there, and I can't put it on either side. So yeah, that's a good feature as well. You've also got a few new apps that are in here. As you can see, you've got food and drink, and I'm not sure if this will just be with the preview, but you've also got helps and tips, and you get a reading list, and this, which is called health and fitness. Didn't actually know the name. I had to turn the live tile off. I don't even really want it on, but you get a few new apps which they come with, and you get the old ones such as which ones aren't there? You get like sound recorder, reader, scan. You get all the basic stuff which normally comes with it. That's also one more thing they did for all apps. There's simply just a little round button here with an arrow down, rather than having to right click and go to the bottom corner. This makes it easier for computer and for tablet, so I think that they've taken a bit more account as well for computer this time, because they realized everyone had a bit of an opinion, didn't really like the fact that it was all tablet and mobile device based. It also comes with what's called Windows Internet Explorer 11. I'm not sure if this one has it. Again, doesn't really look like it. They don't have an about section, which is annoying. You have to hit Alt or something to get the menu. And you go help, about, and yeah, it's version 11. Version 11.0.9431. Yeah, so this is meant to be much quicker and much better. So if I was to go to Google, that should load pretty quick. I don't know much about it. To me it still feels like a heavy one. It doesn't feel quite like Chrome, where you can sort of tell that it's a light browser, but I guess that's up to Microsoft to try and change. I think especially keeping all the surroundings and everything looking the same doesn't help try and change the feel of an item, but again, still I think it's made a few decent improvements, things that I'd really enjoy. Yeah, it's still got a few bugs in it, but it's still in the preview stage. That's obviously going to be expected, but I enjoy it, and hopefully others will too. So that is my final review of Windows 8.1 Pro Preview.